What's up, guys? Coach Stanley here, and we're finally back with another podcast, Next Level Fit Podcast. We're back. So look at this nice new table we got now. We got a nice little thing going on. We official. You know, we get better and better. Next thing you know, maybe like in a couple months, you might see us with headsets on. Might even have a couch. Who knows? I don't know. But we're gonna keep making this podcast better and better each time. So we're gonna kind of. My bad. Real quick. Who are my co-hosts?
Coach Lester.
Nah.
I like Coach Austin.
Sometimes they gotta talk over me because I do forget to introduce them because they're supposed to introduce themselves. So I just wait for them to kind of like interrupt me. But so we're not gonna hold y'all long. Like I said, if y'all ever saw my stories on the Next Level Fit page, which is the actual gym page, obviously, or my actual personal page, Coach Stanley, talked about how we're doing this podcast, and it's kind of going to be like how we're going to get through this coronavirus pandemic, because there's a lot of crazy things going on. Nobody knows kind of where we're going to end up, how it's going to be, when it's going to finish, you know. But as coaches and nutrition coach, as well as a coach, don't make me think that he's not a coach. I was just letting you know he's also a nutrition coach. We're not nutrition coach. He's just the only one. So we're gonna kind of just like break into that and kind of just like give y'all a sense of comfort that we're here for you, okay? And this is not just for my or our members. It's for everybody that's out there. Anybody that's looking to still try to figure out a way to work out. Still trying to get their nutrition right, because I think, you know, now that we're like week 2, some of us are like week 3 of lockdown, or, you know, a month of lockdown. I think we're kind of done with eating all the snacks all day long. You know, so we're kind of out of that. I call it the hurricane mode, where we all went and got all this food and this and this and that. Now we're just learning to live, you know, and just deal with whatever's going on. So kind of gonna like jump into that. I'm gonna let one of y'all start talking now. Let's kind of just start talking about some things that we can do to help you guys out while we're going through this whole pandemic.
I mean, for me, one, like you said, like snacks get kind of old quick. Now it's more of let's get back to everyday life, everyday eating right, that kind of stuff. One of the biggest things for me is like now we should have a lot of time on our hands, so you should be trying to, you know, figure some stuff out with your life. I mean, maybe let's get some more exercises in, like go for a walk. There's plenty of bodyweight exercise. If you haven't, if you're not a member with us yet, I highly encourage it. You know, we have an online program that we're doing right now, and it's all body weight stuff. We got cardio days, strength building days, all with just body weights. You don't have to worry about any extra materials that you need. You can do it right from home. So now I think is a great time just to try and get your body in shape. I mean, you can be working on maybe some home projects or maybe a side hustle. Now is the time where you can really focus on yourself and your life and just push yourself to, like, again, that next level of just yourself instead of worrying about your job or what business you're working for. It's more focusing on you. That's one of the biggest things that I'm trying to do right now, just to get through this time.
I think to piggyback off Oscar's got a good point is you don't really have the excuse of saying I'm too busy to do this. I want to do this, but I work. I'm too busy because my life isn't kind of in my own way. Well, now you do have the time. Like, if you want to read a book, you can read a book. If you want to try something new, I mean, we live in a day of age where we have plenty of resources to ourselves, like YouTube and all that stuff, to research on how to maybe how to do yoga, or maybe how to build a birdhouse. I don't know, whatever you want to do. It's kind of like the world's your oyster right now, even in a time where it feels very uncertain right now. And also, I think another big thing we need to think about is our goals. Because sometimes I know as me, I'm the bro of the gym here. they laugh, but they know it's like, yeah, it's true. It's
the guy that showed up in a white t-shirt.
The medium.
The medium. Is that sometimes we're like, oh wait, I can't lift heavy. Oh wait, I can't use any of the weights. This is going to be rough. Well, it's like the goal is right now is to be healthy, and just keep yourself fit and active. So that doesn't mean you need to start coming to the gym. That might mean you might go for a run. you might join our online classes that we're doing usually Monday through Saturdays now. You know, with all those workouts. That just might mean doing some meditation because that's just some yoga or something like that. Because just because your goal, maybe your summer body was a goal, doesn't mean it has to stop just because you can't lift any weights. It could be, hey, maybe I just focus on some cardio now. Maybe I do some body weight, or I can find some new creative ways that, or ask my coach to say, hey, how can I make this more intensified, even though I don't have weights at all, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, before Matt go, I know Matt about to talk, my bad. You also got to think, like, I know we talked about our online program, like, the best part about it is you get to go at your own pace. Like, if you're a beginner just starting off lifting, you can go a little bit slower than maybe what our online class is going. If you're advanced, you know, I mean, doing something is picking up a gallon jug, just adding it to a squat. Like if we're doing air squats, just picking up a gallon jug, a 2-gallon jug. I mean, you can advance these however you want and just make it work for you. So whatever level you on, we can talk you through it, or whatever you want from us. However we can help you is, you know, we're here for you, so we'll definitely do that for you.
And sorry, but
I'll talk one day.
To add to the gym thing for online too. So I know everybody is different. There's a lot of people that don't like group fitness. There's a lot of people that do like do love it. So it's like you kind of have to know who you are. And I mean, like if you are not our member right now and you're like, well, I don't like doing group fitness, so I'm not going to do their online program. Well, guess what? Like we said before, like when Austin and I made a video last week, we're offering you the online training. You don't have to necessarily be in the group. All right, you can do it on your own. If you're still one of those few that are having an essential job that you still have to go to work at certain times, and you're not feeling waking up early enough to do the 5:15 because you need your certain amount of time to sleep, that's perfectly fine. You have the workout to go on the Facebook page. Once you get access to the Facebook page, you can get on there, and we literally post a video of every exercise, explaining every exercise that you're going to do that next following day. So tonight I'm posting Tuesday's workout, you know, and I always do the night before. So I give you enough time to actually look at the video so that you can kind of understand what is to be expected whenever we do the class, or what's to be expected if you're doing it on your own. And you know, like Lester was saying, like you can increase your own intensity by yourself. Like, of course, we program it all to be body weight, but we give you the leeway to actually make it more advanced. So if you have dumbbells at home, if you have kettlebells, if you even have a barbell, or if you have grocery bags that you can put stuff in, canned goods. You know, I saw one person using a Truly box. Okay, it's weight, you know, and you know, we all joke about it, but you know, sometimes we know this time it's really hard when everything starts closing down. What's the first thing we think of? Is the liquor store closed? You know, so like those are one of the type things. You know, if you're one of those ones that stocked up on all your liquor and beer and stuff like that, grab that box, use it for weight. You know, try your hardest not to break the box, obviously, or you're gonna mess up your stuff. But so, and obviously drink responsibly. I have to put that in there. If you're not 21, don't be trying to buy no alcohol. All right. But you know, on a serious note, you know, you can control it the way you want to control it. So we give you a leeway. Don't feel like you have to be trapped and have to do a class, because we know a lot of people do a lot of open gym stuff. And we're branching this out to anybody that's in Myrtle Beach. We don't care if you're in North Carolina, Georgia, Wisconsin, New York, what have you. Like, I'm trying to reach out to any and everybody that wants help with their workouts, that don't have access already to a coach before, or they're sick and tired of just like looking at workouts online that really don't have no substance to it.
Yeah, and kind of tie what everyone said all together. Like I said, I'm Coach Matt, one of the coaches here. I'm also a nutritionist here. So if you have any questions about, you know, your diet, your meal plan, what snacks to eat, snacking right now is going to be tough. Just try and get fruits and veggies. They're all still in stock. Those aisles are full. You go to the TP aisle, it's empty, but the fruits and veggies are still all there. You know, it's stupid, but it's kind of the basics behind it. Like I said, we're all here to help you too. If you have any questions about any of the workouts, any of the movements, anything about your nutrition, just put a comment below this or message one of us, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. But we're here to help you. So no matter what happens through this whole lockdown, just send us a message or work out in the group or message Santuan. He'll send you the workout personally if he has to. Or one of us will help you one-on-one if we have to. But we're here to help you through this and help you get fit and still get the summer bodies you want to get before we get out of all this. If you are a member though, and you haven't seen me or talked to me or messaged me or put your name below in the comments and I'll check it. And I'll reach out to you guys and find out what's going on in your nutrition plan and your meal plans. You have a lot of time now, so all that stuff you said you didn't have time for eventually, in the past about meal prep and all of that, you have time now. You got nothing else to do. You can't go to work unless you have an essential job. If you do, thank you. Thank you to all the nurses, first responders, all those people. Thank you guys for doing what you do. But besides that, you have all that time now. So now's the time to try it out. Figure out what you can do and what you'd like to eat now while you have the time, so that when you do go back to work, you have it all figured out. You know what works for your body, what works for you, and what you can eat and what you can't eat in certain time frames.
For me, coming from somebody that liked to snack, I mean, I just like to eat, period. So having this extra time to figure that stuff out, like you said, is really good for me. Meal prepping, I've been doing a lot of that lately. But it's getting fun for me. I get to throw stuff on the grill. I get to turn the grill up, turn the grill down. Just trying to figure some stuff out, playing around with different seasonings, just to get a taste for different stuff. Some seasonings that I ain't never tried before. Just to try new things. I mean, now is my time just to try new things. So I'm trying different vegetables that I've probably never tried before. I'm trying different fruits that I've never tried before. Just because, I got the time just to kind of figure some stuff out. So why not use the time wisely and actually go out and do it? So that's one thing, that just to piggyback off what he said, that's just kind of what I'm doing.
And kind of just piggyback off what they both said is that kind of like the tough part about this, unless you have an essential job, is we're going to get bored very easily because we're very social creatures and we're just like, I was on the couch now watching Netflix. And there's like what from the Grinch with Jim Carrey where he's just like, am I eating just because I'm bored or because I'm just really in pain now? I think that's a lot. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but quote Jim Carrey on that.
Yeah. So kind of go off getting the board thing. One more thing that I do that we've kind of done is try a fitness challenge. Now is like the perfect time to try a fitness challenge, like a little 28-day challenge, or even a 2-week challenge, 14-day challenge. Something small, start small, drinking a gallon of water a day, meal planning, or just some sort of fitness challenge, going on a walk a day, going on 2 walks a day. It's just something small, something that you know you can actually accomplish and keep a log of. That's just what kind of some stuff that we're doing. We got our own goals and challenges in place just to keep us active and keep us going.
Yeah, just to tie into that, we actually we are putting the last minute touches on it, but we are actually putting together a free 28-day challenge because that's how much we are trying to get out to you guys. We are putting this 28-day challenge together where you're going to get every single week for those 4 weeks. You're going to get a workout for every single day, and you're going to get a nutrition plan for every single for that week. So it's kind of like we're gonna actually make sure you are accountable, even though it is free. We're gonna make sure you're accountable, and you are gonna lose up to 15 pounds with this challenge. And if you feel like you're one of those ones, and whenever you look at it, you're like, you know what? I don't feel like I can do more than this. Well, you can upgrade this challenge, all right? Now, obviously, if you upgrade it, there's going to be some other little additional stuff that you have to do to it. But if you upgrade it, you actually get a personalized nutrition plan from Matt himself. You will actually, obviously not sit down, but we'll do like a Zoom call or whatever, and y'all will actually sit there and y'all will talk it out on what are your specific goals that you need to hit. What have you done in the past? Like if you've already done macros, if you already counted calories, looked at labels, what have you, you can actually break that down. And then the same thing with the workout program, you'll be able to do a Zoom call with either Lester or I, and we will actually geared towards whatever you actually need. Like if you actually want to upgrade it and do what people are doing in classroom, okay, cool. That's an upgrade right there. Or you want to upgrade, you want to be like, hey, I still have stuff in my garage where I can do Olympic weightlifting or I can do powerlifting. Guess what? I'm the weightlifting and powerlifting coach here. So we can always upgrade it. You know, we're just trying to reach out to you guys and give you the best service that we can give you. So that is something that's coming out real soon. We're gonna put the last minute touches in. I tell you what, it will definitely be out no later than this Friday. We're gonna launch this thing. So by the end of this week, you will be seeing our 28-day challenge surface. You'll see it on our Facebook page. You'll see it on our Instagram page. You'll see it all over the place. If you want to talk to me about the challenge or any one of us about the challenge, you feel free to contact us. I'm actually because I'm uploading this on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to actually put our @ names so that you can reach us inside the little info part. So we're gonna make sure we give every bit of stuff that we can give you guys to make sure y'all staying, you know, tip-top shape, because a lot of you guys started your fitness journeys say in January, or you started your fitness journey say this past fall. Don't let all of that go to waste. Okay, so you've done so much so far, so don't let it go to waste. Keep it going, keep it moving, and get better. Like, just because this whole thing is going on, obviously I'm not saying don't worry, because obviously there's a lot of stuff we need to worry about. We have no idea what's going on, but we just don't need to put all of our values to the side. Okay, so if you always work hard, dig deeper now that you're inside and work even harder. Okay, how bad do you want it? You remember when you first signed up, you remember that was your why. Now, if you have to change your why, change it. But remember, that's why you're doing this stuff. It's your why. Okay. So I mean, that's pretty much all I pretty much have. So did anybody else got anything?
The only thing I got is just to stay safe. Like you said, don't give up on what you're doing. I mean, drive and strive for greatness and be the best you that you can be, but just stay safe while doing it. That's the most important part right now for me.
Yeah, like he said, if you got any questions for anybody, just reach out to one of us. He's going to put all our names in the bottom. Said questions about diet, nutrition, let me know. There's plenty you can do at home. There's plenty you can do before you go back to work. Just message one of us and let us know. We'll help you out as best we can.
And then just stay positive. I mean, I know uncertain times can bring a lot of stress and negativity, but stay positive. And like we've been just saying this entire podcast, is that we're here for you, and we'll do the best we can. We'll help out as best we can and make sure we can get through this together.
Hey, Sammy. Sammy wanted to be in the podcast. Last thing, keep your immune system up. We all know everybody freaks out if you sneeze. I have allergies. A lot of us on here have allergies. Like, you're almost scared to just sneeze in public nowadays. But make sure you're remembering the things that you need to do to keep your immune system up. If it's taking emergency once a day, take it, first thing in the morning, get your fish oil in there, getting your daily multivitamins in there, turmeric if you need that. If you need, God, my bad. My dog was running all over the place. What else? Trying to think. I don't lost my train of thought, Sammy.
Take your multivitamins, you got them. Fish
Yeah.
oils.
So your fruits, your vegetables,
Yep.
your nuts, your grains, and your lean protein. That's the stuff that you need to be putting in your body. Not Cheez-Its, not M&Ms, which I've eaten a couple.
No potato chips.
No, yeah.
Just
Don't
cut
let-
them out.
Don't
yeah,
do all
just
that.
no potato chips.
Get rid of those.
Make sure you're doing the right carbs. Make sure you're thinking lean protein. Make sure you're always hydrating. Make sure fruits and vegetables, and you're getting a lot of sleep. Obviously we don't have nothing to do right now. Get your sleep. And for those of you that are out there that have said, I'm gonna get to something later when I have the time, well, you have the time now. Get to it. I know I'm one of those people, so I gotta get to my honey to do list too. So I know there's a few of y'all out there as well. So yeah, just keep your spirits up. Do what you gotta do. This is our podcast that we just did on the fly for this coronavirus pandemic type deal. And guess what? We're going to do another one next week. We're just going to keep this thing rolling, and we're just going to have new topics next week. Also, my bad. Last thing, I have some updates as well on my actual Facebook page. So what I'm doing every single day on my Instagram, that is Coach Stan _ Lee, so Ley, like to spell my last name. Every day at 11:30, I'm doing a show where I'm doing fat blasting tips. So anything that will help you blast that fat away. It's going to be short little clips here and there, like no more than 5 minutes. As far as I'm just going to be talking on Instagram Live, and it'll be up there, 24 hours, and then so you'll have that. All right, so we got a 28-day challenge. We got my show coming up. Anybody else got any other things?
We love you.
All right, wrap it up. See you guys next Level Fit podcast. We're out.